So you also said one time I dated a guy who was definitely doing crime.
What?
And accidentally made him flee the country / be detained for a couple months, but like he's good at crime, so I don't want to rat him out publicly on the media unless I change some details.
You want to hear about that?
So you were dating a guy who definitely was doing crime. Would you care to specify which crime?
I'm not sure which one, but I know it's happening. I was like, I left while he was asleep, and then I lost one of my socks. So I go digging in the couch, and there's just a bunch of fucking iPhones. And then I pick them up, and they're like new ass iPhones. And then so I pick one up, and it's just full. That's a little bit Snoopy of me.
That is typical billionaire behavior. Just a lot of iPhones laying around. Guys got it like that, you know.
I'll show you the what's it called, air hockey table. Anyways, just because I feel you guys don't believe me.
I believe
but
you.
I'll show you.
Anyway, I think it's too specific to not be real. You know, who would think of air hockey tables being delivered on demand?
Yeah, that's a different guy than the crime guy. The crime guy is also, he's cool. But so I looked at the iPhone, and it's just a bunch of notifications of apps I've never heard of, and they're all in French. And then I'm looking at this guy's Instagram, and I'm like, oh, private jet.
Into the mic.
Sorry. I'm looking at his Instagram, I'm like, oh, private jet, like all this crazy shit. And then I'm like, so what do you do? And he was like, ice cream. So then I went and hung out with him with my other friend, and then we were going back to a hotel after like the club, and then he left his wallet at the club. So he was like, you guys go ahead, I'll meet you there. So
Are you arriving at the point?
Well, I actually wanted to hear about it, so I'm telling you a story.
But there's all this like extraneous kind of unimportant details.
Well, have you noticed
like,
that's how she talks, and you've just been harping on her?
Okay, cool. So you said he was definitely doing crime.
Where's the crime?
What is? Just tell us what the crime is.
I don't know,
Still
but I know
socks?
it's happening.
So,
I'm like
drug dealing?
100%.
So it's a crime to have multiple cell phones and
Might have just had it.
And there was ice cream. There was ice
No,
cream
I'm not
involved.
done. I'm not done with the. There's more details.
Okay. So he was just being sus.
Here, let me say this. We think. Okay, my friend who met him, and I went through all this with. She had a friend who did the same crime, and then she was like, it is that because listen to the end of the story. That's when all the fun stuff happens. So we get back and we're like, he's not coming back. So we ordered like $500 of room service, and then he was like, I don't know why you did that, but okay.
That's
when
a crime.
and then we go to the lobby to go get the food, and I'm drunk. So I just go.
Also a crime. You're 18.
I just go, I know he's doing crime, to the concierge. And then at 7 a.m. the next day, a suited man walks up to our hotel room and knocks on the door.
Just to interrupt the story briefly, you ratted him out?
On accident, I was drunk. I didn't think they would like check.
Wait, you ratted him out, and then they told people?
Well, yeah, because listen. So we think it's credit card fraud. So then they know our room number because we got room service, and then the next day I'm trying to valet my car, and I'm like, oh, he'll pay for it. And then so I'm like, and they're like, what's the room number and the, I think that was for me, what's the room number and the name? And then I said the name, and he was like, that's just not the name. And I was like, no, it is. That's who's in that room. And then they were like, oh, fraud. And then he just disappeared off the face of the earth for 2 months, like no social media, like social media deleted. Like I checked on someone else's phone to make sure he didn't just block me. And now he's back and mad.
Crime.
Word.
That was a great story.
I especially like the part where you snitched on him.
I was drunk. I wouldn't have done it if I thought that it would matter. But
Well, I mean, drunk snitching, still snitching, right?
It was not my. I agree. That was a bad thing for me to do.
And she's soberly talking about it on socials and in public. I think that's interesting.
You asked.
Last thing for you. You said, God damn it, I have some funny threesome stories, but I would have to leave out the good parts.
Yeah. Yes.
You have 3. How old are you?
You've done a lot since.
How many?
You don't know how old she is? You're the age person. Why'd you just ask how old are you?
Well, I was kind of like making you have threesomes and you're 19. Well,
Yep.
just asking. I mean,
She's full body autonomy.
she is full body autonomy. You had three. You have multiple threesomes, or
How many threesomes?
2.
2? Yeah.
Multiply it by 3.
Oh,
that's
wait,
the
no.
real number.
Andrew?
Huh?
3.
I
Multiply
forgot about
by
one.
Getting higher.
Oh, wait, no.
Stop.
Hold on. Go ahead.
No, I'm joking.
Wait, so more than
No, 3.
3 and 3.
doing the math here? Okay. All right. So okay. All
It's hard when
right.
there's 3 people. You gotta
Three
like, count.
Three. Was it 2 dudes in each, or
No,
like two chicks,
ladies.
2 ladies and 1 dude?
Yeah.
Should we like non-binary? Maybe I don't know.
No, it's dudes.
Always dudes. He she pronouns.
And
He,
ladies.
sorry. He him
Yeah.
pronouns.
Get
Okay,
it
my bad.
right.
Yeah, standard hetero behavior.
Good shit. Okay. All right, moving on. Jeez.
So we're
done
talking
with
about
me?
billionaires
Oh my
and
gosh.
crime lords and
Bill-
threesomes, and you're worried that we're asking too
She
many
lives
hard
fast. She lives fast, Andrew.
Well, I just feel like someone
Too
else
many
would
hard
like
questions.
to talk maybe, or like I thought the chat was done with me like an hour ago.
Your
you know?
podcast gold, baby.
Podcast gold. Yeah. So that's crazy though. Billionaires. That's kind of like life on easy mode a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Where's all the women billionaires? Oh, right. They got it all from their divorced
I have
husbands.
thought that
That's right.